Your word is hippocampus.
Hippocampus?
Hippocampus.
May I have a definition, please?
It is the part of the brain that controls memory.
I studied this with Mom. We studied this word. I remember it.
Cognizance. Watch for any doubles or silent letters.
I don't think I know this one.
Think of a synonym.
Synonym? Got it. Memory.
Nice one.
Thanks.
I always knew there was something in there.
Ah, Mom, stop it. I'm not 5 anymore.
I know you aren't 5. I'm just so proud of you.
Thanks, Mom.
Are you ready to get back to business?
I'm beginning to think I am.
That sounds great.
Cognizance. Cognizance.
Rats! I thought I might have had you with the end difference between ANCE and ENCE.
Never! Spell as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the spelling bee man.
Very well then, spell master. Someone is on a roll today, referencing that childhood cookie man's story.
Mom, I think you mean the gingerbread man.
Right, the gingerbread man. That's what it is. Did you like that story?
It was my favorite story. We read it together on Christmas Eve when I was little. Mom, how could you forget?
Right. You know, Sky, you're right. How could I
Mom, are you okay? May I hear the word used in a sentence?
Jenny uses her hippocampus to remember words for her history test.
Hippocampus. Okay. Think.
Destruction.
Mom, I have a feeling about this bee. I know it's going to be a good one.
I'm glad, sweetheart.
I'm really excited because Jonah will be there and he's my best friend, my best speller friend, but also my biggest competitor, and I really don't feel nervous for this bee. I think it's going to be great.
Sky, it's okay to be anxious for this one. Remember, you prepare well and have a great coach if I do say so myself.
You're right, I just need to breathe.
Exactly.
Next one.
Destruction.
Snooze. This is a pre-K word. How about if I get this one? You have to spell a word for me.
All right, Shant, bring it on. Maybe this will help calm that overactive brain of yours.
Destruction. Destruction. Miss Ernest, your word is beach.
What an elusive foe beach seems to be.
Watch for doubles and any silent letters.
I feel stumped!
Think of a synonym.
Are there synonyms for beach?
I don't think so.
B-E-A-C-H.
You have beat the elusive spelling of beach in its natural
I
habitat.
thought I'd never get it!
Mom, how about next week we go to the beach?
Next week is complicated. I have some appointments.
You've gone to so many recently.
I know, but they're very important to me. Okay?
I get it. I just thought some time for us would be fun.
Retentiveness.
I just want to check my phone once before we keep going.
Till these appointments stop, this is our time.
Mom!
Sky?
Could I maybe check my phone really quickly? Charlie asked me to hang out tonight. I really want to respond. Charlie hasn't asked me to hang out in a month.
Really? I thought you two were close.
We are close, but I don't have my license yet, so getting places isn't easy. It seems between preparing and your appointments that a whole month has gone by.
I'm doing my best.
I guess freshman year is challenging. Oh, and by the way, retentiveness, retentiveness.
Please hand it over.
Whatever.
You know, whatever was made the most annoying word in the world. That's a fact.
Yeah, well, WHAT ever.
What's my word now?
Lonely.
L-O-N-E-L-Y, lonely. I have a feeling this one is another hint.
You've been busy with all the doctors. I haven't seen my friends outside school in a month because I have no way to get places without you.
I know you miss them.
I feel like I've missed so much.
What do you mean?
A month is a long time for someone to be gone.
I'm sure they miss you just as much as you miss them.
It's just that I was doing really well.
I understand. And I will do my best to help you get back out there, okay?
I would really like that. Thanks, Mom.
Of course. I will always be here for you. Next word. Forfeiture.
Forfeiture.
Perfectly correct again!
You made me spell some interesting words tonight.
Sky, they all mean something.
I get it. Words have plenty of definitions. You just have to pick the right one.
This is my last one.
I don't think I'm ready yet.
You can do this, Sky.
I don't want to be lonely again.
Whenever you feel lonely, think of me.
I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Are there any alternate definitions of the word?
There are no alternate definitions.
Careful of silent letters and watch out for doubles. Ready?
Ready.
Hippocampus.
Hippocampus.
Are there any alternate definitions of the word?
There are no alternate definitions. It is only the part of the brain that controls memory.
Take a breath. Sky.
Hippocampus.
Think of a synonym. Cognizance, synonym, memory.
H-I.
Watch out for any doubles or silent letters.
P-P.
Think of a synonym. Destruction, synonym, loss.
O-C.
Think retentiveness, synonym, memory.
A-M-P.
Forfeiture, synonym, loss.
U-S.
Yes. Hello. This is James calling again. Yes. Every Tuesday she has them. Well, no, I can't say that I know why anyone would want to see them, and I can't say that I'd like to. No. Look, this isn't a prank call. Hello? Hello. Video diary. Today is 448 in witness protection. I just called the city zoning department again on Dolores. I was the fourth time this week. Just the other night I went to the basement to get my laundry and saw two of the grimy bastards curled up under the stairs. I guess that's basically the main problem that's been bugging me, besides, the crippling isolation and the nightmares. Oh, God.
You called the city zoning department on me again?
Dolores, I've read up on Milwaukee's municipal zoning code, and you're in clear violation of ordinance number 2138. I do my laundry in the basement too,
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, but stop calling the department because they keep calling me. Come on. I'll do your laundry for you, pretty please.
I don't need you going through my things.
I'm sure we can find a way to get along. Do you want to read my blog?
Cut the shit! Dolores! I know you've got running in the basement, okay?
Why are you acting like I'm cooking meth down there?
Dolores, you're running an illegal ferret fighting ring in the basement. A meth lab would freak me out less.
Oh, no, I'm not. I can't believe you would ever
I see the cages every night. I go to the basement, random ferrets under the stairs, their beady yellow eye taunting me, all those drain pipes and ropes. I see people coming down there on Tuesdays, Dolores. I know shady when I see it.
I'm running illegal ferret races in the basement. I would never make my children fight each other, and I'm sorry if any of them made it down to the basement. I normally only let them out of my bedroom on Tuesdays. That must have been Misty. She's a little explorer. She gets it from her mother. I once spent the summer in a fish cannery in Alaska.
Your children, your bedroom, that's disgusting!
They're self-grooming animals. It gets cold in Wisconsin. I like them to sleep in bed with me. And yes, my children, I'm like that blonde Targaryen girl on Game of Thrones. Only with ferrets.
Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, but what you have going on in this house is my business too once it starts to affect me. I can hear them squeaking through the walls at night. I just can't handle it.
The money I make from people betting on the races is my only income. I don't like leaving the house that much. Given my debilitating separation anxiety from my ferret children, I'd really appreciate your discretion. Please, stop calling the city on me.
I can't live in a house knowing this is going on. I'm sorry, Dolores. I know you're a nice girl. It's nothing against you.
Look, there's only two things a girl like me needs in the world. 10 ferrets, and then 10 different ferrets.
Do you have some type of countercultural rodent fetish?
What? No! Look at this. Look at this little guy. I sewed a little bow tie.
Get that thing away from me! Get out! Dolores, don't make me look at its beady eyes!
Okay. I'm sorry.
Is it gone?
Okay. You're going to damage his self-esteem. But I'm sorry. He's back in the purse. I didn't mean to scare you. Did? He's my big winner. Aren't you, baby? Mommy loves a big winner. Little, is my little Pookie parched? Yes, he is. Excuse me.
I wouldn't hesitate to drop kick Sisyphus into oncoming traffic. Seriously, I'll go medieval if that thing's not back. Downstairs in 10 seconds.
Okay, you're funny. Interesting enough, Sisyphus isn't a medieval name. I named him after King Sisyphus from Jason and the Argonauts epic. It's my favorite story growing up. Sisyphus was a strong fighter until he got savagely murdered on the beach by, his men, of course. My parents were big into Latin. Did you know that in Latin, Dolores means pain?
Parents named you Pain. Does your middle name mean in my ass?
My mom opted out of an epidural. She says that was the second biggest mistake. Me being the biggest. Moms are kooky. But please, stop telling on me, James. You're my housemate. Look, I know you don't like my pets, but what do you think about me?
I don't think about you.
Oh. I'm gonna go, I guess.
Okay.
I'm walking out the door.
Bye-bye now.
All by myself.
Plus Sisyphus.
It's a cruel world when my housemate doesn't even like you.
Oh, okay. Fine. If you put the ferret away, you can come back and we can look at the blog.
Really? Okay.
Oh, jeez. Not like I have anything better to do.
Okay, so here we go. It all started, I started this blog almost 10 years ago on my 18th birthday. So it's basically about my
Are
ferrets.
you 27?
Yeah, why?
Nothing. My daughter's 27.
You have a daughter?
I haven't seen her in a while.
Why not?
It's complicated.
Why?
It just is, okay?
Well, how come? I would never be able to not see my babies. Imagine how you feel not seeing her. You want to make me feel like that?
I'm not sure that's quite the same thing. Let's just see the blog.
Right. So it's basically just about my life as a single mom of 20.
That seems misleading. They aren't real babies.
Does breastfeeding count for nothing?
What? You're a nutcase.
Well, you're mean.
I'm just gonna hope that was some type of attempt at comedy. So you're really into this rodent stuff, aren't you?
Well, yes. Did you know that ferrets were domesticated in 350 BCE? That Leonardo da Vinci painted Cecilia Gallerani's holding one? Or that they really like racing through drain pipes, and when they're really upset, they start dancing and jumping around? That a group of them is called a business?
You definitely have a business in the basement then. But no, given that I'm a normal human man, I actually did not know any of that. You know, my daughter really liked guinea pigs, and I always thought they were nasty. She begged me for one for years, and I never caved.
Why? Why not? They're low maintenance. Nothing compared to ferrets, of course, but nothing compares to perfection.
Yeah, I bet they're low maintenance. The 7th birthday in a row, she asked me for a guinea pig. They were $10 at a pet store. I never got her one. I didn't even get her a dog either, and I like dogs fine. I'm just busier with other shit. Shit that made me wind up here.
Well, why not get her one now?
She doesn't even know where I am. We haven't talked in over a year.
Oh, I love family reunions. How about a Peruvian guinea pig as a nice gift? We can braid its hair and put a ribbon, a bow. We just need to find an exotic rodent salesman. Oh, but my cousin...
You do that for her?
Sure. Anything for a fellow rodent lover. Hey, whenever one of my ferrets dies, I find a place for it in my living room. I do my own taxidermy, you know, so they're always with me. Would she want one of my dearly departed? They'd be pretty low maintenance.
You know, I think Jenny would like you.
Who's Jenny? Your daughter?
Yes. I feel like I should come clean about something to you, so we can better understand each other. I just need you to promise me you won't tell anyone.
Of course not.
I don't want you to think I'm being so harsh. I just had a traumatic childhood incident in which I was beaten with dead ferret scars by my great aunt Linda. We used to put on a talent show at our annual family reunion, and she told me we could sing the timeless classic Night Fever together. But it was all a ruse to get me on stage and pelt me with these deceased ferrets in front of my entire extended family. She used the scarves like nunchucks, 2 at a time, messing up my hairdo and my disco outfit. I could still see their eyes. It didn't even hurt that bad. I guess the humiliation just got me.
Wow. I'm sorry.
I've never been the same. I didn't look anyone in the eyes for 2 years. I guess that was the catalyst for sending me down a spiral of crime and violence. That's why I hate the stupid ferrets. And I'm sorry it had to be this way.
That was probably a mink scarf, not a ferret scarf. And how does that make you hate ferrets and not your great aunt? Do you think they wanted to be killed and turned into fashion accessories? Those dead ferrets probably hated Linda too.
You know what? You're right. It's time to let go and forgive. But I'm definitely peeing on her grave at some point.
Yeah, that's a healthy way to cope with your feelings. Come on, let's look up a guinea pig to buy for Jenny. Or we could peruse my living room for a potential pet from beyond.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, who is it? No!
What?
It's animal control. The city must have sent them.
I'll distract them. Go stash the ferret somewhere.
But I thought...
Come on, let's go.
But I'm not a receiver. I'm nervous what this might turn into. But my skin glows whenever I see her. That's why I'm shining, 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 shining.
Yo!
I know, I'll play the song right now, but listen. I just got a text from Mel talking about there was a body found in Kennedy Plaza.
Oh, what? You're lying.
On my mom. Listen to this. It's from an article put out yesterday, I think. A scary time for the city of Providence as the body of Joyce Jackson is discovered in downtown Providence, strangled and body sprawled in Kennedy Plaza. Investigators believe this may be the work of a serial killer. They claim they've made a recent connection with the recent murder of Nataj Hibbert and Madeline Cortorreal. Hair. That's right, folks, hair. Coincidence at first is now becoming the single trait in these murders. An inch of hair from the victim's head has been notably cut off. We ask that all women ages 18 to 25 be cautious when walking the streets of Providence, especially at night. On brighter news, shampoo. You need them, we got them. Catchy slogan by...
What kind of transitioning is that?
Besides that, let me put you on this song I just heard yesterday.
Were you not listening to what you just said? It's a serial killer. In Providence. Providence! Send me the article.
I'm aware of the city we live in, but don't be starting with that Sherlock Holmes shit you be always doing.
You're just mad because you don't have my skills. But for real, are you not interested in this? Like, it's a pretty big deal, Edgar.
I mean, I guess. I find it boring. Creepy as hell, but boring too. Serial killers are just sociopaths or psychopaths trying to compensate for the lack of love they got from their parents or the world.
Ugh, this is why we fight. You took one psychology class last semester and now it's psychopath this and sociopath that.
Oh, word? Are they not crazy? What am I talking about? I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's just listen to music like we were doing.
It's more than that. There are 4 types, kid. 4 distinct types that distinguish their reasoning for killing.
Come on, Iris. I'm always busy with school or work. This is the only time we get to hang out. Let's just chill. These kind of topics freak me out anyway.
You started it, bitch. Get comfy. I'm about to drop some knowledge on you like a good neighbor.
Alright, State Farm.
There are 4 types of serial killers. Power and control experiences gratification from the domination and humiliation of the victims.
Wow.
I know. You have the visionary, hearing voices and seeing things. Next is the mission, feels the need to kill certain kinds of people. Lastly, the hedonistic type, killing out of lust or thrills.
Yo, you're weird as hell. How do you know this stuff?
Bro, if you look at my Netflix account, I'm plotting on somebody.
Weirdo.
Matter of fact, with the amount of documentaries and TV shows I've seen, I can probably solve the case.
Alright, Sherlock.
You don't believe me? In total, there are 3 murders, each done within the span of 2 weeks. All 3 are women, late teens, and an inch of hair cut off.
Everything that's in the article.
You just love talking. Yo, let me finish. Now, reporters probably filled in the gaps.
What?
How do I know? Well, Edgar, investigators will always tell the public just enough so people don't freak out but are still mindful of what's happening. Ignorance is bliss. Too much is dangerous.
Okay. Alright, so if that's the case, then what's the uncensored version?
Who's in danger? Women, late teens and early 20s? And Nataj, Madeline, and Joyce were all URI students. It's finals week, so they were probably at the library daily.
Okay.
The killer improved with time.
Improved?
Yeah, he got confident. Well, confident enough to continue. I don't think it's right to call someone who attacks unsuspecting women brave. That's some cowardly shit. Anyway, he targets lone women in the dead of night. 11 till 1 when Rita stops running.
Wait a damn minute. He? How do you know the serial killer is a guy?
Well, it's an assumption. Most serial killers are men. Anyway, the article states that each girl was documented walking from the URI Prov campus library. Now, if some random person comes up to you in the middle of the night, especially at KP, you're gonna feel some type of way. But if a fellow student pops up, you'll be a bit more comfortable, nah?
Whoa. You think it's a student?
Well, maybe, but I don't think a URI student did it. I feel like if it was a student, they would have been caught by now due to the library timesheets, you know? Which to me means he might be from a different school, around their age, very approachable. He most likely waited for each of them.
Iris, this is creeping me out, kid. I'm getting goosebumps and shit, yo. Let's just change the subject.
Just wait, Edgar. I'm getting to the good part.
The good part?
My point is, Nataj was first. She got away but somehow got caught. Now,
People claim to have heard screams, but by 1 a.m. downtown, there's always some weird shit going on. Investigators claim, who's to say the screams came from a victim or a group of friends trying to scare each other across the street? Kind of messed up to say when somebody got strangled. Now with Madeline, he has a better idea of what to do, and it goes down smoother. No screams are documented being heard. Lastly, Joyce. He's more confident now, making him more dangerous than before.
What kind of murderer do you think he is?
Definitely power and control. You don't just strangle people without wanting to feel some type of dominance over them.
Nah, you're bugging. You got me thinking you're the killer with all these details.
Please. If I was the killer, I'd be way cleaner than this guy. His work is sloppy.
Yo, you're my neighbor and I mess with you, but Iris, if you're trying to tell me something, I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of my apartment.
Shut the hell up, Edgar. I'm not the killer. I just watch a lot of Netflix.
Power and control.
What?
I don't know. Things like that freaking me out a little bit. I was thinking about everything you said and how some people can solve something like a murder. It's creepy.
Solving the murder is what creeps you out, not the killing itself.
And you think I'm the fucked up one?
Nah, I mean, to solve a murder, you have to think like a killer. Put yourself in that environment. It's weird, you know?
I guess some people have self-control, I don't know.
But that's the thing, Iris. Isn't that unfair? They get to be themselves again. It's sad, but I don't think I could function if I had a job like that.
It's sad, Edgar, but some people have to do it. Life's unfair, man. But these people, these murderers, they're sick.
To the killer, killing is normal, and that's not okay.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna get some soda. Calm my damn nerves. See? This is why I don't let you come over to hang out. You always getting me freaking out.
Man, I educate the ignorant.
I feel empty. My cup to cheers is alone. You're not with me. When will you be coming home?
I'm gonna put this as a wallpaper. Bless his eyes, he tiny ones.
Why is it so quiet in there? Are you touching my stuff?
Nah, I'm just reading the article.
Iris! What are you doing with my phone?
I was playing a song.
Are you sure? You look spooked.
Edgar, 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 why do you have so many photos of me on your phone?
What?
You have pictures of me. A lot of pictures of me. Why?
Iris! Chill! I was gonna prank you. I was gonna make you think you had a stalker and print those pictures and send them to you and freak you out. Honest to God. Whatever you think, it isn't it. It's a sick joke. I'm sorry, right?
There are pictures of me sleeping, Edgar. I saw pictures of a girl. Several girls. On the ground, unconscious. You were holding their head. You cut off their hair. One of them looked like Nataj.
Iris.
Edgar, are you... Did you kill...
What do you think? What? That I'm some freak? What, that I'm sick? I never hurt anyone. I got those pictures online.
Online? Are you fucking... So you snuck and took pictures of me sleeping and went on Google and searched up pictures of... What kind of sick You know what? I'm gonna go home. Cause you're bugging.
I love you, Iris.
What?
Please don't go. I can explain everything, just don't go. They didn't mean anything. I couldn't stop myself.
You couldn't help yourself? Yo, don't. Edgar, don't
I
tell
couldn't
me.
stop.
You killed them! What the fuck, Edgar? You killed those girls. And you took pictures of me? Why? Why did you do... Was I gonna be nice?
I wouldn't hurt you. I would never hurt you. I just wanted to be with you. But you never noticed. I helped you with your homework, walked with you to class, walked you back home, hung out with you, heard you complain about those assholes you talked to, praying that you'd notice me. I pretended that it didn't bother me, that I was fine and could handle it. But then you moved closer to me, forcing me to see you every damn...
I didn't know.
You didn't know? Ha! Do you know how many times I had to see everyone be happy? Walk around smiling, laughing, living a normal life. I could handle it. I could. Then you came. You came and
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were hurting so bad.
Please just sit down. I won't tell anyone. I'll get you the help you need.
Help? You think you can help me? I can't be saved. And baby, if I can't, no one can.
Edgar, please, sit.
You know, I knew I fell for you the first time I saw you. You were coming out of your class. Your hair was blowing in the wind.
Oh, you crazy!
Iris! I don't want to hurt you, but if you keep calling me crazy, I'm not responsible for what happens next. Now sit down.
Can't you see what you're doing is wrong?
Think? Do I think that what I'm doing is wrong? What was it you said? Some people are cursed to deal with it. I'm cursed, Iris. I can't control myself. Power and control. So I'll just deal with it.
Fuck.
She lunges at him. They fight each other off. At first, it seems that Edgar will overpower her, but Iris smacks the knife out of his hand. She knees him, causing him to slump over. Getting up, panting, she grabs the knife.
I don't want to hurt you.
Afraid of becoming a monster. Like me.
Edgar, please stop.
Am I a monster because I did it for love?
This isn't love. You're sick.
Edgar lunges at Iris, fighting for the knife. During the struggle, Iris stabs him. Edgar slowly falls to the ground. Iris is horrified at what she just did. She drops the knife.
No. Edgar, I...
Felt invigorating, right?
You made me do it. I didn't want to. I'm sorry.
Embrace it, Iris. Because once you start, you can't stop.
Shine it, shine it, shine it, shine it. That's why I'm shining. Shine it, shine it, shine it.
I fuck up like every day. I fuck up in every way. I fuck up like when I pull up on Sunday at Chick-fil-A. My dog twisted fantasy, beautiful insanity. When the rain pours, I'm the one you call your canopy. Face be moisturized, sun keep beaming on your thighs. In Hawaii looking fire, my obsession multiplies. Yeah. Butter on my fingers, I'm nothing like Jerry Rice. When you glow, that's how I glow. So my feelings, they pay the price.
I don't wanna feel like I need you. You're a catch, but I'm not a receiver.
Next. Next. Zelda, send in the next one. Yeah, I saw it fine. I know. Uh-huh. Thanks. Can you tell Michael to pick up my coffee if he's going out? Thanks, Dawn.
Hi.
Lola Jackson, come in, have a seat. Okay, honey. Let's get a couple things straight. First things first, you're dead.
Yeah, no shit, I know that. They told me that in the waiting room. What I want to know is, where are we? And what's with all the paperwork? I thought heaven would be less of a bureaucracy.
Funny you should say that. It leads me right into my next thing. Second thing second, you can call me Diana. And thirdly, welcome to hell.
Wait, hell? There's gotta be a mistake. Can't you pull up my file or something? I lived a good life. I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't steal or cheat. Well, maybe there was that time in French class in 7th grade, but that is not enough to send me here, is it?
Well, you're classified as minor sin, so who knows? Oh, hey, that reminds me.
What is this?
A welcome packet.
To hell?
Yeah, you've got a map, brochures, folder to hold the brochures, a headband, coupons for the Cheesecake Factory.
Are these devil's horns?
Oh, yeah. The guys in marketing, they thought it was funny. We don't actually have horns, but new arrivals are supposed to wear those for the first day just in case you get lost. It's better than those god-awful plastic name tags that just end up in the landfill, choking the earthworms.
Yeah, okay. What the heck is all this stuff? Quick cocktails for technical corpses? So you're dead. Next steps to thriving and surviving. Okay, well, that's at least kind of making sense. But hamster infestation 101? And why is there a map of New Jersey?
The devil invented the New Jersey Turnpike. He was so proud of it that we reused the design in part of hell when he did the big remodel 30 years ago.
Okay. Hell got renovated. Fine. But that doesn't answer my question. Why am I here?
Your file said you're classified as minor sins, which means you probably got sent down for a rule violation. Ate shellfish. Married someone your family disapproved of. Cursed your neighbors, even if they were assholes. Pissed off your neighbor. Just plain old didn't want to be saved.
Wait, there's no note? Jesus, the amount of paperwork you have down here, and nobody thought to put it in my file?
Well, you are a new arrival.
So what? So you can't just check? Just call it in or something. I have to know, please.
All right. Let's see your file. Okay, let's see. Lola Jackson. Birth certificate, death certificate, life record, accountant, that's respectable. Didn't embezzle any money. I see. Well, that's a little unusual around here. But nice, I guess. Let's see. Married at 36. Oh, your wife's very pretty. And she's an engineer, so no evil by association. Very nice. Purchased a home legally. 2 kids, both grown up, well-adjusted, and non-homicidal. Died in your sleep at 82. No reason to suspect murder. Yeah, nothing glaring.
Then...
Well, there's no note that I can... Oh.
What? What is it?
It's a note from Demon Resources. It says, sin record not filed due to the Xeroxing error.
You have got to be kidding me.
Well, you know, what they say about hell.
It's a bureaucracy. Okay. Think, Lola. Oh, God. Think. What could you have possibly be sent down for?
Any major lies you regretted?
No.
Parenting mistakes? Hated your neighbors?
No and no. Not that I know of.
Tax evasion? Don't worry, honey. You can tell me if you did.
No! I was an accountant. I would never...
Trouble with the wife?
No. We were happily married for 46 years. Trouble? How could there be? It was a miracle that we found each other at all. She really understood, you know? She knew what it was like to suddenly realize that you had been lost your whole life, and then right after that to realize that you didn't have a map.
What is it?
Nothing. I just think that you think this whole thing was funny. 60 years of running away from eternal damnation, but you can't outrun the devil, I guess.
Listen, Lola.
Shut up, I'm thinking. Why am I in hell? Why am I in hell? I didn't do anything wrong. I lived quietly. I got married. Oh. Is that it?
Could be.
So that's it. My mother was right.
Maybe. But, you know, this shit doesn't mean much.
What do you mean? It doesn't mean much. This is eternity. It's the rest of my life, or death, the rest of my death. So unless you have a fucking court of appeals, I have no way of getting out. I left. I thought I left this eternal damnation shit behind me forever when I was 22. But here I am. Here I am.
Look, all I meant was that you're in good company, you know? People get sent down here for petty reasons all the time. Or no reason.
Like who? Who else? Who the hell else got sent down for getting married? Why is that a crime worth punishing?
Well...
And don't tell me you don't know for sure why I'm here.
Well, I don't. Minor sins files don't usually say why. For all I know, you could have pulled a Coco.
A Coco?
As in Coco Chanel.
What did she do? Swear at her grandma?
She mixed fabrics. Book says you're not supposed to combine wool and linen, but she went off and made those tweed jackets and bam, here she is.
But that is not fair!
You know that saying about life not being fair? Well, nobody said death was fair either. Those are the rules. Don't mix wool and linen, and you won't end up here. They're stupid rules, but that's what it is.
I really thought I was gonna make it.
Honey, let me tell you a secret about that petty son of a bitch upstairs. He does whatever he wants to do. Kicks people out whenever he feels like it. Maybe they didn't accept him as perfect. Maybe they ate shrimp. Maybe they just didn't want to be saved. And whoever he throws out, for whatever reason, they end up here. And the devil takes them in with open arms. He was like us, once upon a time.
Us?
Me. You. Everyone else here.
What did you do?
Well, my file didn't say either. Of course, back then it was more like a scroll. But my guess is the fact that I gave up on God shortly after leaving a disastrous marriage and never looked back. But pretty soon I realized this place wasn't all bad.
Bullshit.
Oh, you don't believe me? Go take a look out the window.
There's a big crowd of people. They're dancing? and I think there's music. Some people are on a big stage singing. Mm-hmm. And food, tables and tables of food. What are all those people down there having a party?
Yep.
Well, hey, on that stage, is that Freddie Mercury?
Yep. He is very popular down here.
And Amy Winehouse?
Also, yep, another smash hit.
But all those people, they seem like they're having a good time.
Yeah, funny thing about Coco, I was her caseworker when she showed up here. At first, she was like you, angry, confused. But when she realized why she'd ended up here, she started laughing.
What, laughing?
Yeah, because she realized two very important things at the same time.
I'm guessing the first one is that the system is more or less random?
Sure, but the second one is more important.
Tell me.
Those jackets made her into a star.
I don't understand.
She had to make those jackets. They made her famous and rich and happy. They were part of what made her life good. And she looked out that window, same as you, and realized that she didn't regret a thing. Because hell is what you make of it.
Huh. So you're saying that if I'm here forever, I should make the most of it?
Yeah, more or less.
So what you're saying is death isn't all that far from life. It's unfair, it's random, but it's not all bad either. You just have to work with what you've got.
I think you're gonna be okay down here. Welcome to hell, Lola.